If you're going back to school and you're going to get a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree, an additional 2 years, which means you're going to be really struggling for 2 years while you're working full time and doing this for a...
Ruslan.
This is a great question, Garrett. Garrett asks, how do you balance the hard thing with your responsibilities? How do you balance the hard thing with your responsibilities as a father? I felt God calling me to go back to school the beginning of last year, and it was like a fish to water. I've struggled to balance. Communication. We balance because of communication and an understanding. Me and my wife have an understanding. We have an understanding that for a certain season, when we were in the building phase, it may require a bit more time commitment for me, which means that my time with my family better be quality and I better be tapped in. So communication, 1. 2 is also doing the right things, climbing the right mountains that are compatible, right? If you're going back to school and you're going to get a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree, an additional 2 years, which means you're going to be really struggling for 2 years while you're working full time and doing this for a $10 raise, $10 an hour raise. That may not be the right commitment for the right time. But if you sacrifice 2 years and in that 2 years you double your income from the commitment that you made, which then allows your wife to stay home or allows you to buy a house and pay it off or whatever. You see what I mean? So I think the ROI has to be there, right? The ROI has to be there. We knew that if we stayed consistent in media, that the ROI would be substantially bigger than anything I could do in the market working for someone else. I can't make multiple 6 figures or build something that's worth 6 figures working for 7 figures working for someone else. I just knew that wasn't going to happen, right? It wasn't going to happen in ministry. That was the other logical path for me, was going to ministry, go work at a church, or go and pursue music, which was oversaturated at the time. So I knew that for me, the ROI of this or something media related was worth the initial sacrifice when we were really trying to get this channel off the ground. And I was spending almost every waking moment making sure we were doing the things. And now we're in a spot where I don't have to work as long. I don't have to work as hard. We're able to take the resources, reinvest it back into the team, make sure they're well compensated, they live a comfortable rate. And I'm getting I'm buying my time back to spend time with my family. So I think you really got to count the cost. What is the ROI? So 1, communication. And then 2, I would say, is the ROI worth it? Because a lot of you guys are hustling backwards. I'm going to go and spend 2 years and $50,000 to get a master's to improve my income by $10,000 a year. No. But if there's a vision for something else, I'm going to do this, and this will take me from making 60 to 120 a year, and it's going to require this. But then there's a bullseye you're shooting after, right? Then there's a vision that, oh, we're going to do this, and therefore this is going to get us to here, and then that'll create X result. Hey, you want to see something crazy? 67% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed. Do me a quick favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date on all the videos here on the Blessed God Studios channel. So that has to be clear. So number one, communication. Number 2, the ROI. Number 3, vision for the ROI. And then I would say number 4 is cutting off things you don't need to be doing. I wasn't in a basketball league. I wasn't in a bowling league. I wasn't, right? I literally shut everything down and I just did this. 2020 to 2021, I just did this. I didn't do nothing else. I didn't play basketball on the weekends. I just did this. I just did this and just hung out with my family. And it was a good investment, right? So I think you have to have that time horizon of like lock into something, make sure that it's the ROI is there, and grind for a moment so that you could have the upper hand, right? And so like Garrett said, I'm going for my bachelor's in apologetics. Great. Is that actually going to create an ROI for you? Is a bachelor's in apologetics going to create any type of measurable ROI for you? Is that going to allow you to go teach apologetics at a Christian university and double your income? I'm just being very pragmatic, right? I don't know. But if it's not, then you're basically in a bowling league, my guy. You're basically in a bowling league. I don't have no time for bowling leagues. Not in this season of my life. I ain't got no time for it. You know what I mean? Not with that sort of commitment. I don't have the time for that. So if it's going to benefit you, praise God. Hey, you may not know I make music, but I have a brand new song that just came out. Here's a quick preview.
In a moment, I gotta overcompensate by building tabernacles while the world is rubbernecking Eve wanting an Adam's apple. Whoa there, why you wanna go there? Time to shut the door cause we letting out all the cold air.
Yo, Double R back, baby. It's not for Rolls Royce, it's for Rap Ruslan. Let's get it.
So hit the link in the description or go to ruslantothemoon.com to stream now. I'll see you over there.
Why you wanna go there?
But that's how you have to keep that vision. You have to keep that focus on what you're doing and just know that, hey, over a long enough time horizon, you know, and I think a lot of folks who do these, who make these commitments don't think them through all the way. And I think that's not helpful either. You know, so make sure you're thinking these things through. Make sure you're counting the cost. Make sure you're factoring in, because in too many industries, man, people would just go a specific direction. Like I was talking to somebody that like is in bona fide ministry. They're not a media company. They do ministry, and them going and getting their master's in philosophy instantly increased what they were able to get paid when they went and spoke at churches and colleges and youth ministries. Having a master's in philosophy, I don't know if that's going to be the ROI for you, right? So I think you got to think through that. Hopefully this was helpful. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out. I got to get out of here. If you enjoyed this stream, consider partnering with us on our online community. Go the extra mile so we can stay independent, never have to take a brand deal, and make goofy commercials like these.
Our friends at Genucel Skincare have exciting news to celebrate in 2023.
Using Manscaped during my showers after workout has given me much more confidence.
And that's where Mudwater comes in.
True Classic has got your back.
All thanks to the sponsor of today's video, SaveMine.com.
Established Titles is your opportunity to earn the title of Laird or Lady. Subject to credit approval, rates range from 7.99% APR to 19.99% APR, included 0.50% auto pay discount.
If you don't want us to make ads with brands you don't care about, sign up for our online community for as little as $5 a month to keep us independent and ultimately answering to you as our boss. You get all sorts of benefits like daily replays of our after party streams, exclusive access to our Discord community, and early access to our podcast interviews, all starting for only $5 a month. Hey, this clip is from our daily after party stream. If you enjoyed it, consider signing up for our Patreon community for only $5 a month, where you get access to the replays of our daily after party streams, as well as the uncut extended versions of our podcast, Discord access that's private, and a discount code for our merch store, only $5 a month. And ultimately, it's the best way to help us contextualize the gospel of Jesus using media, podcasting, and of course, YouTube. The link for that is in the description or in the pinned comment. The perks are amazing. You should get on there. It's only $5 a month. I'll see you over there, all right? Peace.